What's your forthcoming album going to be like?
Awesome. I have no idea. I mean, we're trying to finish it up.
You've got 2 Texans, 2 Tulsans. Mm-hmm. You all come together and have this great synergy. Why did you want to start a band originally?
I don't think I ever really did. It just kind of like started happening, really. When we were in LA all together after college, I just had some songs that were being collected, and I liked the way that they sang. And so we decided to record them all. And that's about as much thought as we've put into this ever since. It's just kind of really been organic.
Honestly, I've just been telling people that we started this and this ball has just kept rolling and it just hasn't stopped. So we haven't stopped.
That's probably been the best part about it, yeah. There's not been a whole lot of decision making that's happened. It's been just trying to be diligent about writing songs and getting better about playing the shows.
What a beautiful way for that to unfold though, so organically.
Yeah, I love it.
Writing songs, what's your philosophy?
That's a heavy question. I think mostly just not to try too hard. No, I think that you should put all your energy just into setting time aside to doing it. But the harder I try to write a song, the worse it is usually.
I didn't know where that sentence is going. The worse it is.
Right?
I doubt that it's bad.
True.
Yes,
That's
exactly.
You want to know what a bad song looks like? Well, you'll never hear it.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Are you really going to tell us what it
No.
They look like files on a computer.
They don't exist, right? You talk about carving out that time and space. What does that look like? Do you prefer to be alone or in a certain setting or in nature?
Yeah, we'll usually start a bed of music together, and then they let me get alone to write the lyrics, sort of work on the melodies and that sort of thing. I like to do that really early in the morning.
Is that when you find your best thoughts come in?
Yeah, or I'm trying at least, I guess.
Yeah.
That's when I studied and everything too. My mind kind of shuts off around right now. So
Well, this is the perfect timing for this interview, folks. He's already checked out and we're only a minute.
You're getting my best. That's just how it works. I don't know. It's one of those things I've never really tried to fight. I've just found it works, and so that's what I do.
Yeah, I mean, you guys, I feel like, are these living, breathing examples of just staying in the flow and letting things unfold, and that seems to be working for you.
Yeah, if there's one thing to be proud of ourselves for, it's that. We haven't really fought anything, just going with it.
Y'all are no strangers here. You've had shows, you played Austin City Limits Festival. How does Austin stack on your radar? Like when you think about this city?
Oh, I think it'd be fair to say high, very high.
Yeah, it's a home.
We actually has an aunt here we stay with every time we come.
As musicians, when you find out you're gonna play a festival like Austin City Limits, what does that feel like?
That one was special because we've kind of grown up around here and a few of us have been multiple times. So that was probably top 3 favorite festivals for us.
Was it what you expected?
It kind of never is, but it didn't fall below any sort of expectations. It was just really, really fun. We played really early in the day, so you got to experience watching the crowd grow as we played, and our wives were there. It was cool.
Special.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was perfect weather. It's great.
So how much does your Oklahoma background play into the music that you make? And for you, Tyler, you know, your Texas roots, like where do you see that all kind of converge?
I think we started naturally writing with a southern twang, I guess you could say, and we got a little pigeonholed into the folk world. We did our first couple tours with more on the countryside of acts, and I think we didn't want that. And so the next batch of songs was completely different than those. We do appreciate that. We love it. We listen to old country. We grew up on it. So it exists in our sound. It's not who we are, I guess.
Just something I think like we're just learning not to fight though, because there is some of it in us, and we love that kind of music. But we just want to be able to write whatever comes to mind.
Yes, and that I'm sure is constantly evolving. Your current tour, what makes it unique?
I think mostly that it's been kind of spotty. There's been a bunch of random dates that came in. Usually it'll be like 4 shows a week or so, but this has been 2 or 3 and then mixed some promo in and then gone home for a couple days and come back out. Done a lot with a band called Mount Joy, who we're great friends with. It's a really good bill. It's honestly my favorite show we've ever played.
Yeah, we've been fortunate to play with really good people, but something about these guys.
Not every time is it like a sonic compliment, you know what I mean? And this is, I feel like it is. The night kind of runs really well together, so it feels like a show, like a traveling show, to be honest.
That's a dream come true, I imagine. So this has been the best so far. Who in the future would you guys love to collaborate with that you haven't yet?
We love Brittany. Right now, Brittany Howard's pretty high on our list, or Alabama Shakes. Any sort of iteration of that would be incredible.
I mean, can you imagine? I'd pay a lot lot of money to see that show.
I would pay to see her anywhere. She's so special.
Pay to go on those shows.
I meet her. Yeah.
Somebody get Brittany Howard's contact. Yeah. I discovered your music through my best friend Ty, who you guys know very well, and was so excited when I found it. And you know that feeling when you hear a new song that you just fall in love with. How do y'all feel when people discover your music and they share that with you? Because as you know, an emerging artist, I'm sure it's exciting as your fan base grows.
Grateful, shocked sometimes. A lot of different emotions. Mostly there's also one of like, you're glad or feel at least some sense of thank goodness, like, because we've put a lot of work into this.
Yeah.
It's good to feel that people are connecting to it. That's the most important thing.